According to some studies, more than 2 million people in England alone are thought to have had long COVID. And for the vast majority, it can be extremely debilitating.
I feel like I'm always sore.
For about 7 months solid, I genuinely thought I might die that year.
Walking of any kind of distance I'd get automatically tired.
I'm Lizzie Parry, Head of Health at The Sun, and today I want to take a look at long COVID. It's important to stress that scientists don't yet know for sure what causes long COVID. And experts agree there is much we still need to learn about how the virus affects the human body. One theory is that the immune system goes into overdrive, attacking not just the virus but the body's own tissue too. Another possibility is that fragments of the virus could lie dormant, hidden in the body before reactivating. That's what happens with other viruses like herpes and glandular fever. What we do know is that for those who develop the condition, the severity of their symptoms can vary wildly. And the chances of developing long COVID don't seem to be linked to how ill you were in the first place. However, studies suggest there are some risk factors. They include being a woman, being aged 35 to 69, having obesity or an underlying health condition, living in a deprived area, or working in healthcare. So how can you tell if what you're experiencing is or isn't long COVID? According to many studies, one of the most common symptoms is exhaustion, and it's not the kind of fatigue a good night's sleep and a strong coffee will cure. In fact, doctors have told The Sun that some patients have trouble carrying out the most basic of tasks, like climbing the stairs or looking after their kids. As well as this debilitating tiredness, about a third of long COVID sufferers experience muscle aches and pains. This is a common symptom of COVID infection, but doctors say if you're still feeling heavy or achy weeks or months after infection, you may be experiencing long COVID. By now, everyone should know that a high temperature, that's anything over 38 degrees Celsius, is one of the main signs you may have caught coronavirus. And an ongoing intermittent fever can also be a symptom of long COVID. A study in the US suggested that 1 in 10 people with the condition will experience stop and start fevers long after the initial infection has been beaten. Another thing to look out for is a change to your toilet habits. One analysis of long COVID studies suggested that digestive disorders plague 12% of long haulers. The NHS considers diarrhoea, stomach aches, loss of appetite and feeling sick all to be possible symptoms of long COVID. Meanwhile, some people have reported hair loss, with up to a quarter of sufferers experiencing it. This could be hair loss of the scalp or on other parts of the body, such as the eyebrows. However, hair loss is usually caused by stress, so it's difficult to know for sure if it's a symptom of long COVID or not. It's no surprise that as COVID-19 is a respiratory illness, some people have reported suffering chest pain after the initial infection has been fought off. It's estimated to affect 16% of those with long COVID, with many people reporting experiencing tightness or pain when climbing the stairs or walking. Other reported symptoms include depression and anxiety, brain fog and memory problems, insomnia, pins and needles, tinnitus and rashes. It's important to remember that all these symptoms can be caused by other illness, and that's why more research into long COVID is needed. But if you feel that you have lasting symptoms which are affecting your quality of life, it's best to talk to your GP who can help you with a treatment plan. And if you haven't already, get a vaccine. They're the best way to protect yourself from COVID, long or otherwise. If you like this video, remember to like and subscribe below.